first impressions of this show, very stylish. Studio Shaft is on something different when they made this anime. You can clearly see the amount of like different, I guess, camera work, how they often pan to different random scenes, shows random assets, and weird title cards. It's their vibe, it's their aesthetic, and I fuck with it. The plot so far is about a guy named Araragi, who apparently was an immortal vampire during Golden Week, but we'll forget about that, and has the power of healing, and he wants to help this girl who is weightless, 5 kilograms. Some sort of crab god has cursed her, but now we know that Oshino-san said, it's not really a curse, it's more like a manifestation of one's desire, so subconsciously, Senjougahara wants this to happen? I'm not really sure. Senjougahara is a crazy ass bitch. Our first interaction is obviously her falling from the sky. What the hell was that after stepping on a banana peel, but also threatening with a stapler on one hand and a knife on the other. This bitch crazy, but maybe Araragi likes them crazy. And we're trying to, you know, with the help of this perhaps con artist, figure out how can we cleanse her, how can we return her back to normal. She just seems very on guard and doesn't want people to like encroach on her private life. That's why she's so hostile. There was the other girl too, the white cat girl. She seems to be just like a very goody two-shoes, know-it-all. Not in an obnoxious way. She's very wholesome. But I think Araragi likes them toxic girls more. The stuff with Shinobu is really fascinating because there's a random blonde lolly in the warehouse. And Oshino's like, don't worry about her, bro. Huh? Even though the crab stuff with Senjougahara is interesting, I want to know way more about what happened in Golden Week because the intro episode 1, it is so fast. We try to dissect each moment, but a lot of crazy shit's happening. There seems to be like an adult Shinobu eating hearts and crazy shit like that, and I'm sure that's also an Araragi turned immortal due to Shinobu, but we got that covered up. I think that's gonna be Bakemonogatari we'll watch after Bake. Let's check out episode 2. Crack house. What a botched fucking setup here, man. Water here? Impressive. Yeah, she was a rich girl in the past. Cult! Single housewives, dumb, ignorant, bored, too much time on their hands, they resort to cults, and then they do this shit. I see this shit happen so many times. Why is it always the moms and the aunties? Remember in To Be Hero X as well? The amount of like rich aunties that do nothing but sit at home with too much time in their lives, they're the cult worshippers too. God damn. Jesus! What the hell was that ass clap, bro? That ripple. Yep. Crazy ass bitch, mom is. That her belly button? Why are they? Interesting scene. Alright, we got more lore though. That's important. If you maybe look close enough at these individuals' water droplets go down, maybe you can see Senjougahara's coochie in full. I don't really see it. I can kind of see it, but not the full details. Why? Why? Why can't you just like give it to me in a way I can digest it? Should I go back? He searched for the old lady to get his shadow back, but he couldn't find her no matter how long hard he tried. So in the end, the tale flourished of music. There's some folk tale, you know, lore here that's supposed to be important. Oshino continued speaking while gesturing more and more emphatically. Sell it to me for 10 pieces of gold, she said. This is like some sort of folk tale that's supposed to maybe like mirror what's going on with Senjougahara. Oshino, you know what? Don't you? You know that, don't you, little missy? It's a fairy tale from another country. There was once a youth, a virtuous lad. In town one day, he comes across a strange old woman. She asks him to sell his shadow. What the fuck? His shadow? You can sell a shadow? The very shadow that grows from your feet. Okay. Sell it to me for 10 pieces of gold. Lad agreed. Here's my shadow. And then, Lad couldn't imagine his shadow was more valuable than a piece of gold. Why would he? Practically speaking, he got scammed, bro. Oshino, okay. And then, the lad was persecuted by the town. It created a discord from around them. It's creepy not to have a shadow, he said. Of course they would. Vampires have no shadows, right? No. Vampires have no reflection in the mirror. They also don't have shadows though, right? Maybe this is like kind of talking about Kizu shit with Araragi? Anyways, this is pretty interesting. The lad couldn't imagine, shadow blah blah, Ocean continued speaking. Here's what happened as a result. Lad was persecuted, he got just excommunicated. Okay, of course they would because it really is. Well, sometimes the shadow itself can be weird too, not having it to be creepy or something that ought to be there, not being there, right? In other words, the lad sold what he ought to be for 10 pieces of gold. Anyways, silent voice, silent voice, silent voice, silent voice. Moku, 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 say, moku, say, moku, say. He searched for the old lady to get his shadow back, but he couldn't find her no matter how long he's far. He's in your... What the fuck does that have to do with the crab arc, bro? Is this just foreshadowing like Kizu stuff right now already? Anyways. No. You save yourself. Cold water. That's sus. Midnight. Honey, oh. It's not free, is it now? Fair. He was really gonna do it for free? What a good guy. He's not like Reagan from Mob Psycho, man. Well, I'm sure he must have a benefit, right? Doing this must benefit him somehow, even if it's not for money. Why are you moving your hand like that, bro? Hanakawa was already involved with Oshino? Golden Week shit? What happened, dude? What happened in the past? Okay. Vampire is more expensive work. I think it's pretty obvious what she's suggesting. Mr. Oshino was grabbing titties when he was saying the money too. Anyways. Alright. Oh my goodness! Giga Senjougahara. She doesn't care about flashing, huh? He's not scared at all. She's just flashing everything. Bimbo! Araragi kind of a virgin. First time ever. I don't know. Is that wholesome? Is that wholesome panties? Jesus. The amount of detail in her putting on underwear is crazy. Dude, her underwear patterns too. It's got scissors and staples in it. Look. What the? She loves class supplies, office supplies, staples, scissors, pens. Of course he would be. It's natural. Baited. Just the underwear. Oh my goodness. She's just teasing him. Actual fan service? She's appreciative. Thank you, I guess. He's very base though, huh? No embarrassment. Maybe she's hiding it, and Araragi just full virgin mode. Be happy. Say nice titties. Nice ass. Nice. Slapped. Sexual harassment. Huh? You asked for it. You can't win with her. She asked us to do a specific thing. We do it. Loser. Lifeline virgin. Well, fuck me then. What if she is? Catch virginity? What was that? Well, not that a man could either. Catch your virginity, huh?
僕が童貞であることを前提に話が進んでいるぞ。
It's a logical
分かって
conclusion.
くれればいいんだ。
唾を飛ばせるわ。
Whoa!
僕は童貞野郎です。
She just basically told him he gets a bunch of hookers. Can STD even be transmitted through spit? I think some can. Blood, it's usually blood related stuff, right? Or like bodily fluids like semen and but spit, saliva. Can saliva actually? It can't, can it? She don't know shit. That's some real virgin stuff. This is a real virgin conversation. She don't even know. She's self-reporting.
さないで。素人童貞が映るわ。
Only a virgin would ever say that,
僕は
Senjougahara.
童貞野郎です。
とも、羽川さんには内緒にしておいてあげる。
Oh, she noticed about
羽
Hanakawa.
川、
荒木くんの片恋相手じゃ
I
ない。
think Hanakawa's a crush on
よく話している
Araragi.
でしょ。
それは違う。あれは
I think she likes him.
あいつは一番ダメなやつが一番かわいそうで、不当に損を不快な勘違いをしているんだ。
それ
He thinks she pities him because he's a loser? Well, I don't know, right? I don't really know much about her, but the interaction we had briefly in episode 1, it kind of felt like she was actually really into him, and she would just allow him to do whatever he wants.
それは本当に愉快な勘違いね。一番ダメなやつ。
Damn.
いや、僕はそこまでは言って
We're
ま
an
せん。
idiot and a
顔に書い
fool.
てあるわ。
書いてねえよ。
そう言うと、
そんな手回しがありえるか。
Wholesome
星野
clothes.
さんもお世話になったのね。
Dude, that head tilt is nasty fucking work. That's some shaft shit. And yeah, Hanakawa. Golden Week. What happened in Golden Week?
まあな。だから一応信頼していいとは思うぜ。羽川もそうだって言うんだから。
Alright, he seems legit.
彼のことをおいそれと信じるには、
That's fine.
私は今まで
That's
騙さ
fine.
れ続けているわ。
Fair.
だからそんならしたら
Yo, cameraman, chill!
せっかく来たのになんで脱ぐんだよ。
っていたわ。
Okay.
お前、ひょっとしてただのバカなんじゃないか。
失
Yes.
礼な子私が傷ついたら大
Fuck you, I don't think you care about my feelings. I can hurt you too.
あ、
失礼なことを言わないでくれるかしら。私が傷ついたら大変じゃないの。
She is a bit of an idiot, huh?
さっき楽天的って言ってたかもしんねえ。でもいいんじゃねえの。別に楽天的でも悪いこと言うわけでもない。
She's cautious.
悪いことをし
だろ。
まあ、そうね。でも、
あ、
Cheating?
なんでもないわ。
Huh? What? Huh? The fuck does that mean?
一つき
Why did he run so fast to the table there? Anyways, I might be cheating. I don't know. She has like a set of principles that requires her to not like rely on other people, and this is like cheating for her. Okay.
ねえ、荒木くん。日の模様を見たいってどういうこと？
あ、何の話だ。
さんに。
Base
ほ
of the
ら、
moon.
月の模様って日本からだとウサギが餅をついてるように見カニだったり美人の横顔だったりするって
Crab
言うから。
mentioned.
そんなくだらないことをよく知っているわね。生まれて初めてあなたに感心したわ。
I don't know if she's being sarcastic or not. She just made fun of us for knowing like a stupid fact, and now she's impressed.
に感心したわ。
なーに、僕は天文学や宇宙科学には詳しい。
私の前では格好つけなくとも。どうせそれ以外は何も知らないんでしょ。
Damn, bitch, what do you
言葉の
know?
暴力。
そう呼びなさい。
Verbal police.
肉体を僕に見
I
せ
don't
びら
know.
かし
She
たい
keeps
だけなの
taking it
か。
off after putting it
自慢に肉体
on.
だなんてそんなにうぬぼれていないわじゃないの。重たいのよ。
5 kilograms, right? True. The clothing must feel super heavy. She got no ass, man.
重たいのよ。けれど意外と額があるのね、荒木くん。びっくりして脳みそが入っているのかもしれないわね。
当たり前だろ。
当たるような生物の頭蓋骨に脳みそが入っている奇跡のような
An
出来事。
organism?
お前、僕の頭がすごく悪いと思っ
Yes, I think she thinks we're literally retarded. Everything that she says is a verbal roast session, just destroying our entire existence. This scene was really cool though, underneath the
当
floor.
たり前だ。
This part here, the camera just like, this is a voyeur angle here, man.
あなた脳みそが入っているというのはのような出来事なのよ。
Why so mean?
僕の頭がすご
What's
く
wrong
悪い
with
と思
you?
ってるだろう。真顔で驚かれた。
She's acting, she's acting.
また頭のお粗末さ加減に気づ
She's
いてしまう。
trolling.
おい、ちょっと待て。僕はそんな深刻なレベルの頭の悪さなのか。
Maybe.
偏差値の
僕、
74 is still ass. The fuck? 46 is really bad too. She was acting there, right? When she was acting all shy and embarrassed, I think she's like putting on a show to like make it seem like we're dumber than we are.
私74
Mid.
僕46
Bad.
死者誤入すればゼロ
だから
Round down. Anyways.
そう偏差値になんてことするんだ
100差をつけないと勝った気がしないのよ
自分
決めたわ
Mm.
北海道へカニを食べに
Crab mentioned again.
あなたも行くのよ
Yeah?
Nande?
Is it a date?
あら知らなかったののよ
Adult again. Did she eat a crab and piss off the crab gods and now she became 5 kilograms? Take a trip to Hokkaido. 8 days, 7 nights. All you can eat crab. That sounds fucking delicious. Time to meet Oshino-san? Midnight? That tree, man. Why is there a tree on the rooftop of an abandoned building? What is up with that? This is pretty ominous. Serious time. You got his robe out. That head tilt is crazy.
違うよ
I'm just cosplaying.
大学の学科はそうなんだけれどところがあってね
Okay.
お嬢ちゃんいい感じに清
Yeah,
廉に
she
なって
looks
いるよ
wholesome.
確認しておくけれどお化粧はしていない
Why? Does it matter? Makeup would get in the way?
もうシャワー浴びてきたかい
No, he's stinky.
戦場ヶ原に借りた
Oh, you
問
did?
題ないよ君は
That's kind of... You took a shower at her place, huh? Damn, that's like establishing dominance.
ああ戦場ヶ原に
君は変わり映えしないね。
余計なこと言うな
What is up with that, though? It seems like you're like your old self again. There is a personality difference. The Araragi of this current timeline is nothing like the past when he was a vampire. Wonder what kind of person he was in Golden Week.
余計なこと言うな
A person who is able to just take a shower at a different girl's house. What does that mean? That he's confident? That he's a Giga Chad? He seems kind of wishy-washy right now, right? Maybe more like mild? I don't know. Like when he was a vampire, I guess he was way more aggressive.
しかし星野カニだかなんだかって
Boil it. Eat it.
考え方が乱暴だな、荒木くんは。何かいいことでもあって、色ぼけ猫は悪意と敵意を持って荒木くんといい。
Lust besotted. Besotted means totally lost, strong emotions, can't control it. Hanekawa is lustful over Araragi. No. Attacked you and Miss Class Rep out of malice. There is a separate cat. I just associated Class Rep with the cat. Shinobu the vampire, I assume. And a lustful cat, that sounds kind of sus. That sounds really sus. A sexy gooner cat attacked Araragi and Hanekawa in the past. Okay. The cat was in heat.
今回のカニはそうって言ったろ相手は神様なんだよ
Ooh.
だから退治するのではなくお願いするんだ
Okay.
よ
Can't exercise the god. You gotta be humble about it. Maybe.
戦場ヶ原の
Wait.
体重は
多分ね断るほど彼らは堅くなじゃん
Alright, just be nice and polite about
それに
it.
神雑把な連中なんだ
大雑把って
個々人のことなんてどうで
They're
も
indifferent. We're
実際神
ants.
様の前じゃ僕ら重みも区
We're
別も
insects to the gods.
私のそばにいますか
I don't know.
そうそこにもいる
It's everywhere
た
and
だし
nowhere at the same
ここに降
time.
りてきてもらうためには手順が必要だけどね
Menacing soundtrack. This looks like an exorcism ritual, man. Don't look at the
神
gods.
前だよここ
Oh no, don't look, guys. Pay respect. What if we piss it off? It'd be so funny to me if Senjougahara like went aggro and like roasted the crab god and said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna eat you," and then like she loses even more weight. It curses us more.
お酒を飲むと神様との距離を
That's a scam! propaganda. Big Sake wants you to believe that this ceremony ritualistic shit is thing in order to increase their sales. Just like how the big crepe propaganda in rom-com shows, they make you think that the crepes you have to buy it on a date. Marketing scam. Underage drinking? Oh my god.
じゃあリラックスするところから始めよう。
Alright.
ここは自分の場所だ。当たり前の場所。頭を下げたまま目を閉じて数を数えよう。
Okay.
一つ、二つ、三つ、五つ、
Where's the crab?
六つ、七つ、九つ。
Crab. I feel tense. I feel anxious.
じゃあ質問に答えてみよう。お嬢ちゃん、君の名前は？
Senjougahara. High school.
直江津湖7月7日
July 7th.
一番好きな小説家は？
Who's your favorite author? Name the author of Monogatari series. That'd be such a fucking crowning yourself.
子供の頃の失敗談。
言いたくありません。
好
Fair.
きな古典音楽は？
音楽は
Moonlight Sonata.
どう思った？
Too easy.
単純に中学校に移るから公立へ行くだけだったから。
Damn.
初恋の男の子はどんな子だった？
Araragi.
今までの人
There is a boy? I don't know. Maybe she's had a past romance? I don't know. It feels like to me that maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I feel like these two are gonna be a ship because of how hostile we start off, but then enemies into lovers is a common trope. I just feel like there is chemistry there, and the way that she was teasing him today too. I see something.
の男の子はどんな子だった？
言いたくありません。
今辛かった思い出は？
Crab. Mom. Dad?
どうしたの？
Cult stuff.
記憶について聞いているんだ。
Pretty private stuff.
お母さん
The
が
mom stuff.
お母さんが。
ハマったこと。
There's something ironic about mom falling for a cult, and what are we doing right now? Now, I would give the benefit of the doubt that Oshino knows what he's talking about, and there are past customers and clients that talk about different cases with supernatural beings, including the horny cat and the vampire, but like, what are we doing right now? Don't this shit kind of feel like we're falling for a cult?
お母さんが。
悪い宗教にハマって
There's more to it!
言ってごらん。
All your darkest stories, give it to me.
宗教団体の幹部の人が
Scammed mom.
やってきてどうした？
儀式だと言って私に乱暴を。
Oh, shit. Like the cult leader sexually assaulted her when she was a child, and the mom let it happen. Damn. Okay, this makes a lot more sense of why Senjougahara is kind of like fucked in the head.
私に乱暴を
Oh my god.
犯そうとしたわ。
Jesus.
そうかい。でということは？
Maybe he has to get all the details. I don't know. It's a bit too much at this point, but to get the Jesus, Oshino man.
犯そうと。
Ay, ay, ay.
未遂だったんだろう。
やったわ。
Alright.
でもお母さん
Mom probably blamed her instead. Gave all the money away.
その幹部に怪我を
Extorted for the money? Ah.
ペナルティ。
See, I see.
でも考えてしまうんです。もしも私が
Nah. This is so fucking creepy and weird. To have this guilt, to think if I just let the cult leader rape me, then maybe mom wouldn't have turned like that. Nah. She was already far gone. To blame yourself like that, but you would have that guilt. That's so messed up. This is an insanely messed up story.
あの時抵抗しなかったらことにはならなかったんじゃない
Never. No, I think she did a great job. I think she made the right decision to defend herself like that. Mom was already fucking far gone.
だったらそれはお嬢ちゃん。
Crazy trauma. Whoa.
それは君が背負わなくてはならない。
Real visuals creepy. Ochino's right. Oh!
人任せ。
目を背けずに目を開けて見てみよう。
Alright. Oh, the shadows! A crab. Part of the arthropod family, they're... They really brought up the Wikipedia fucking definition of the crab over here. Anyways. The crab! It's the crab god! Oh my god! I see it!
おじ、あの時と同じ大きなカニ。
Like when it first pulled up.
カニが。
そうかい。僕には荒木君は
Nah, they don't see it.
見えない。
She does though.
でも、私。
It's actually also very like unnerving how she is speaking in such a vulnerable way. Because up until now, she's so confident and she's pushing, you know, Araragi around and she just feels like she's on the top of the game. And now her opening up about her most sincere, you know, darkest shit and acting like this, it's kind of like sad.
でも、はっきりと見えます。私には。
そう言うべきことがあるんじゃないか。
Please give me my weight back. Be nice, be kind. Oh shit! Dude! Mr. Crab ain't playing nice! Why are you doing this, Mr. Crab?
な神さんだ。気のいいやつだよ、本当に。
おい、星野。
分かったよ。方針変更だ。
Dude just fucking judo flipped a god. But he couldn't see it though. Even if Mr. Oshino can't see the god, he can still interact with it. Damn! Mr. Oshino is legit.
結
Well,
局こういうのお願いできないなら、言葉が通じないなら。
Mr. Crab ain't here to play.
まあ、このまま潰しちゃったところで、形の上では解決するからさ。それもありかなって。
Pull the
いいか
trigger.
なとてつもなく
Gonna
嫌い
kill
な
the crab god?
食べにくいからね。
They are hard to eat, not gonna lie. Wonder why the crab god did that. Based on Oshino's dialogue, it sounds like because of Senjougahara's mentality, her like traumatic state, like it is more violent. Well, I don't know. It sounds like this is her problem because she is not able to resolve her issues, and the crab god it ain't just playing with it.
食べにくいからね。
待ってください。星野。
待つって。
How is he so strong to restrain a god like that on his feet? Why can he do that? It's just Oshino built this. He did go to school for this, I guess.
星野さん。
待つって。じゃあ。
さっきは驚いただけだから。
Alright.
ちゃんと。
The resolve is there. Okay.
じゃあどうぞ。
Here we go again, round 2.
ごめんなさい。それからありがとうございました。
Let her cook.
それは私の気持ちで、私の思いで、私の記憶で背負います。なくしちゃいけないものでした。どうか私に私の重みを返してください。どうかお母さん返してください。
This will actually work though?
戦場ヶ原の母親が悪徳宗教にハマったのは小学5年生
5th grade, man.
その頃戦場ヶ原はひどい大病娘の病気にあたり、戦場ヶ原の母親は心の拠り所
Daughter's illness back in 5th grade. Head, torso, God's left hand, devil's right hand. What the fuck? She was very sick in 5th grade.
だった。娘の病気にあたり、戦場ヶ原の母親見た。
Through the cult.
そして
She was so desperate.
戦場ヶ原は大手術の結果、
But the mom attributes the surgery success to probably the cult instead of, you know, the medical advances of the doctors. And now she feels indebted to the cult, and that's why she gets even more into it.
ヶ原は大手術の結果、九死に一生を得たそうだ。だが、宗教にのめり込んでしまった。
Bitch, if anything, you should be more like absorbed with like modern medicine. Why are you granting the success to these goddamn cults?
戦場ヶ原は母親と不仲になったそうだ。
She lost the sauce. At least this makes it more reasonable. Because, like, until now, it kind of felt like the mom just was bored, you know? She was bored of watching sitcoms at home and she just joined the cult and lost the sauce. But this is more like, from the beginning, it was for the sake of her daughter. She was very sick and she mistakenly is attributing the cult influence for the daughter's health. So, okay.
口を聞かなかったらしい。そして中学卒業を間近にしてこと
That's fucking crazy scene here. Do it like a beast? And you know what seems about to happen now.
卒業を間近にしてことは起きた。
Bruh.
その
Oh,
崩壊してしまった。
crazy.
破局して
And then the crab pulled up.
戦場一匹のカニに
And then the crab took it away.
重し神ってのはね、だからつまり重いし神ってことなんだよね。
It's like, almost like the crab. The crab doesn't care about, you know, saving people or like harming people. The crab simply is like a reflection of one's mental state and what they're going through. Senjougahara was in a very destructive state the entire time. And then basically the crab was like, fuck it, you feeling bad? All right, I'm gonna fuck you up too. But now that she's owning up to her problems and mistakes, that also then is reflected by the crab. And the crab is like, all right.
重し神ってのはね、荒木くん。だからつまり、
Okay.
また思いとしがみ、
Memories and
しがらみってことで
emotions.
もある。
行き合った時戦場ヶ原は 母親のことで思い悩むことをやめた。思うのをやめ
That weight, and the crab basically took that weight
自ら進ん
away.
で
But I don't know. Feel like I'm getting gaslit right now. We're being punished due to Senjougahara basically cutting off that weight of the bond with mom. I think she has all the rights to, though. This bitch was so fucking crazy. She let a cult leader molest her. And then when she fought back, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing more details here, but I think it's totally fine and way more healthy for her to get rid of that bullshit and to move on rather than being burdened with it. In fact, could you not like argue the exact other way around? Could you not argue the other way where instead of cutting off, let's say we held on to mom's weight and instead the crab said, fuck you, you're gonna hold on to this baggage, you're gonna weigh 500 kilograms instead now. Think about that for a second. Could it go both ways? In one hand, you're cutting it off, take away the weight. In the other hand, I keep the fucking emotional baggage that I think is unhealthy. You weigh more now.
重みをなくしたのだ。自ら進んでズルをした。
Like using the god was a form of cheating and you're getting punished for it. You need to confront your own shit by yourself. You resorted to supernatural stuff, but the god allowed it to happen. What the fuck? Well, it's a trade-off. It's a deal, right? The god's like, all right, you want me to cut off, you know, the mom's weight and stuff and you get to move on like that? Then I'll take your weight. And it is like, all right, man, this is on you. And that's why he said last episode, the god never cursed you. The god is simply a reflection of your desires. And you let this subconsciously manifestate, and that's why this is happening to you.
進んでズルをした。
別に悪いことじゃないんだけどね。を取り戻したところで母親が帰ってくるわけでも崩壊した家庭。
But she now doesn't slip on a banana peel and float away. And now she can wear regular clothes. And you know, hey, healthy weight.
それゆえに戦場ヶ原ひたには返してほしかった。返してほしがった母親の思い出を、記憶と悩みを。押野の言う通り
That's understandable.
何も変わらない。
ないなんてことはないわ。それに決して無駄でもなかった。
No, I think this is great. Even if the outcome of the mom stuff is never going to change, this is honestly for her own personal closure, and this is great that it's happening. These background scenes are so fucking creepy though. Neck, hand, but they don't exist.
情が欲しがった。もうどうしよう。
Yeah.
記憶と悩みを。
It's the mental
押野の言う
closure.
通り何も変わらないのだろうけれど。
変わらないなんてことはないわ。それに決して無駄でもなかったの。大切な友達が一人。
Araraki? Really? Really?
あなたのことよ。
Oh! Oh!
私は
I thought he was gonna say Oshino-san. I thought she was gonna troll him and says, fuck you, loser, not you. I'm talking to Oshino-san. Thank you, Mr. Oshino, for allowing me to consult with my past and help me move on. I will never forget your help. You're a dear friend.
ありがとう、荒木くん。私はあなたにとても感謝しているわ。
Okay.
謝ります。ずうずうしいかもしれ
God,
ない
look
け
at the lighting,
ど、これ
man.
からも私とても嬉しいわ。
Okay, this... Is she gonna be chill now? She no longer gonna like try to kill us with like school supplies? Like her voice acting right now is a lot more positive and clean compared to like before, where she's just straight up calling us a loser, eternal virgin, simp, you know, fucking cuck, like all I don't know. I feel like we're getting set up. Okay, yeah, she's smiling. Sisters!
さっき
Two sisters!
さてはまた夜更かしして朝ごはん食べてないのお兄ちゃんそうだね
God, they're kind of annoying though. The whole thing with Senjougahara and the closure there was beautiful. Oshino-san was great, and Araragi has a good friend now. Now the sisters though, design-wise, I think it's interesting. The one on the right is always wearing a Japanese like formal like yukata stuff, like kimono. The one on the left seems a lot more sporty, more like outgoing.
朝ごはん食べてないのお兄ちゃんそうだね
しかし体がだるい。熱でもあるみたいだ。ちな
All right,
でも
you fat?
なるほど。
What
神
happened?
様
Did the crab fuck up? did the crab give her body weight onto him instead? What?
確かに大雑把な連中らしい。
Alright! I don't know what happened at the end there, but the crab god saying, fuck you, you're gonna get some extra weight, but that's another episode. And that's another episode of Bake, and the crab arc gets resolved immediately. That was really fast. I thought we were gonna spend like, I don't know, like half a season about this like issue and settle it, but this is kind of like Bunny Girl Senpai in the way that like, you know, we have so many different characters and their own bullshit problems and we handle it, and my stuff got handled immediately. Senjougahara stuff got handled immediately. The biggest takeaway here is how the crab god isn't here to curse you. It's simply there as this omniscient being that's willing to help you out, but the help is kind of like a monkey's paw. Right? Monkey's paws, as in, you have a wish? I'll grant you that wish. But it's gonna happen in a way that you don't like it, where you may even regret it. She wanted to sever the bonds, you know, the memories with her mom due to all the fucked up shit that happened. And I think that is totally fair. That is totally fair that the mom went crazy and let this shit happen. And what an insane traumatic baggage. Resorting to a god to take it away obviously took the weight away too, but that's kind of the issue, right? Like, you're cheating. You need to handle this yourself. Never, I don't know, allow a god to do it. But the god was kind of trolling though. This fucking crab god pulls up to a vulnerable child who just got molested. And then it says, hey man, you want some help? I'm not gonna tell you what happens if I help you, but you want some help? What the fuck? The crab is literally preying on her. He's fucking grooming and spawn camping her, man. Whatever, bro. Mr. Oshino was sick. He is the real deal. The way that he just casually threw a god was fucking insane. Aside from that, there were some very delicate moments between Araragi and Senjougahara, which is more thorny if anything. And then on top of that, more like dialogue that hints at what happened in the past. Because now we know that when he took a bath at Senjougahara's place, Oshino was like, you're becoming more like you used to. What does that mean? Does he have memory loss? Is this some fucking total like Toma shit? I don't know, but clearly his personality is returning to what he used to be in the past, because that's just been kind of wiped away. I don't know. And then there was a vampire mentioned and a horny cat. There's a vampire and a horny cat, and it went after Araragi and Hanekawa. And it makes sense that a vampire, Araragi, and then he became a real vampire, and Hanekawa, the white cat, there's a lot of like basically like imagery with that too in the openings and too. So I guess she became supernatural too, and then Oshino like helped her with that. But that is Kizu content and maybe some other content that we'll have to get extra context for. Anyways, that's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video, check out the other playlists for even more content, and until next time, take care.